Hello, everybody, and welcome to live coverage of softball here at Meredith College. Got Averett versus Meredith here in a joint venture here on the broadcast. The Averett Sports Network pairing with Meredith College for this broadcast with you today. I'm Drew Wilson, joined by Heath Berenger. We're the two SIDs for both schools, and we're going to bring you this matchup between these two former USA South Conference foes.
That's right. This is the one that, to be honest, I've been excited for all day. One, obviously, to get to call the game, with you against a school that I have a degree from. I spent years with you, and then obviously, I got to get back. Like I said earlier, I got to get back 500 at you. Okay, we traveled to y'all's place in basketball, and I took the L, but we got to get back 500 today, and I'm excited for this one.
All right. Well, whoever wins this game is going to get back to 500. Good segue there. Both teams 3-4 on the year coming into this matchup here. So Averett wearing their navy blue tops here in game 2 of their games today. And Meredith, of course, in their kind of black stripe with maroon writing and maroon pants.
And actually, Cougars, the home team here on Meredith's field.
Yeah.
Meredith in their opposing dugout, Averett in the home third base dugout.
So pitcher today for the Cougars here in their second game of the day, Madison Adams, the sophomore, misses the zone there. 1-1 the count. So 1-1 the count here for Adams. This one laced through, and that'll be a single through the right side. And one aboard here for the Angels.
Next up at number 9, Mia Stagg.
And she continues her hot day. She had some big hits in game 1 against Denison. The comeback win, they were down 4-0, came tied up 4-4, and then next thing you know, it was 6-4 Denison, and Avenging Angels walked it off 7-4, but man, it's had a lot to do in that ball game.
And first pitch of ball here to Staggs as she shows bunt.
Yeah, Staggs, a junior from Richlands, North Carolina. She was active in game 1 as well, and she had a 2-hit game yesterday, a couple of RBIs, so been a big weekend for her in the Grand Slam Classic.
Adams can't find the zone there. 2 balls, no strikes.
Didn't look like it missed much there, Drew. I mean, that one, it dropped off at the end, but I thought it crossed the plate at a decent clip there.
Adams, a sophomore out of Samora, North Carolina. Went to Roxborough Community High School. Can't find the zone there. Misses outside as Staggs has drawn a 3-0 count here.
Beautiful day for softball. I've warmed up here, Drew, about mid-60s. We got our first home tennis match this afternoon, so I couldn't ask for a better day.
Staggs shows bunt, but it's going to be ball 4. So she'll draw the walk here. So
Next up at number
good start for Meredith here. Got 2 runners aboard, nobody out. And that'll bring up Alyssa Drake, graduate student for the Angels. Comes up with a big spot here to give the Angels a little bit of a boost here early on.
Yeah, one of 2 players from the roster last year. That was all conference, and head coach Kim Savone in her 13th season, she was excited to get her back.
And bunt shown there, but taken for a strike.
I'm really excited to get her back. Obviously, not one, what she can produce on the field, but you get that type of leadership back on your team. That's something that you can't replace. So
absolutely, you can't trade experience. Adams with the pitch. This one chopped out to short. It's going to be a tough play. Jones has only plays over to first. And that'll go down as an error here, and that'll load the bases with nobody out. So, big spot here for the Angels.
Yeah, and this is the other all-conference player that was on the roster last year, Phylon Wimberly, the senior from Fuquay-Varina, North Carolina.
And Adams struggling to find the zone here. Allen misses for ball one.
And Drew, I'm like you. I mean, I'm to the point now where I'm gonna take my hoodie off. I mean, the sun, it's getting warm out here.
It's all about layering in March, and I'm glad I brought a couple layers earlier today. This one chopped up the middle. That's going to get through for a base hit. 2 runs will score. And Meredith will take third on the misplay. So 2-0 Meredith here early on. And a little meeting here between the Cougars and the Circle, try to get everything. See if they can get everything straight here. So 2-0 lead, runners on the corner. Still nobody out here for Meredith. And a strike.
Yeah, gets ahead in the count finally. Avery per year at the plate. She had a huge at-bat in the Denison game this morning. Battled and 2 outs and was down 1-2 and then picked up a RBI to tie the ball game.
A little check swing there, a little excuse me swing, and it's going to be a called strike. I don't know if she got all the way around, but was called a strike by the home plate umpire. So 0-2 as Adams trying to battle back from this tough start so far. And Perrier able to lay off that one.
Yeah, barely.
Outside.
she wanted to kind of chase after that one, but nice job laying off. Like I was talking about that at bat in the first game. As a freshman, she came in that big moment and had that RBI, but that at bat she had looked like a senior level at bat. Big spot for her.
This one hit right back to the pitcher, Adams, and she'll fire over to first, hold the runner at third. But it will move the runner from first to second on the play. That is the first out of the game. So still a threat here coming for the Angels. You got 2 runners in scoring position for Laura Tobin.
Yeah, Tobin's the one who walked it off for the Angels in game 1 against Denison. So here she is again with a big spot already in this game. 2 runners in scoring position.
Lays off that pitch low for ball 1. Adams, this is her 3rd start of the season. She's 1-1 on the year. She's pitched in 4 2/3 innings. Had a 6.00 ERA coming into today's game. And that one misses outside, ball 2.
Tobin, one of the more patient batters on the Virginia Angels roster. Top of the team in walks last year. Not many at-bats, but really basically the everyday starter at second for head coach Kim Scavone so far this year.
Line drive right to the first baseman.
At bat, number 10, Savannah Talley.
Abby Owen is the first baseman here in game 1.
Yeah,
game 2.
That's just a tough break right there.
Yeah.
Right to her, and it was kind of off the end of the bat too, I believe. So not as much, steam on it, but still, you hit it right to
3
somebody.
feet, 3 feet to the left. And that one's in the right field.
Right.
Just one of those tough breaks. As that one a called strike here to Tally. Meredith trying to add to its lead here, up 2-0 on Averett here in the top of the first. Cougars trying to escape further trouble here. Adams with the pinch, trying to paint that outside corner, misses outside for ball 1.
Yeah, but Drew, it seems like Adams has settled down a bit. First few batters here and there, gave up a hit or two, but it seems like she has settled down just a bit.
And this one crushed out to center field. And caught out there for the 3rd out, so that'll be it, but not before the Avenging Angels score 2 runs here. They take a 2-0 lead over Averett. We'll be back with the bottom of the first when we return. Welcome back. We go to the bottom of the first inning. Meredith with a 2-0 lead after a strong start to the game. Strong start for them to open this game with 2 runs in that opening frame. It would be Kaylee Gates leading off, the freshman center fielder. Here facing off against Davis, who gets the start. First pitch, a ball.
Yeah, Davis didn't start in game 1, but she came in and gave some good innings for the Angels, and just a freshman. She's picked up her first collegiate win yesterday in the circle.
And Gates tries to drop down the bunt, but rolls foul.
Yeah, I think she lets that go. She might be up 2-0. Yeah, head coach Kim Scavone, she's really excited about the freshman Lily Davis and what she can bring to this roster. A 2-sport athlete here at Meredith, plays volleyball as well. She's a setter, so she's excited what she can do in her 4-year career for the Angels.
Native of Roxborough, North Carolina, went to Person High School. Probably was teammates with Taylor Sullivan, who we saw pitch in game 1 for the Cougars. I don't know if they crossed over or not. Both of them alumni of Person, but of course Sullivan a junior and Davis a freshman, so they might have crossed over.
Yeah.
I'm sure they know each other.
Yeah. And if that's the case, I'd hate to be some team in their conference in their heyday.
2-1 they count here to Gates. As Davis takes a look at her armband, get the call, and that one in there for a strike.
Yeah, nice pitch right there on the outside part of the plate. I'm excited to see. Obviously, we know that Meredith can score runs. They did it in game 1. They scored 13 in 2 games yesterday, and but let's see what this pitching staff and defense can do.
And a swing and a miss there, so Davis will get the strikeout of Gates for the first out.
At bat number 16, Angela Rodriguez.
Angela Rodriguez now comes to the plate for the Cougars. Sophomore third baseman. And that one drops in there for a strike. Nice pitch by Davis.
Yeah, nice off speed there, and you saw the movement coming across the plate there.
And that one fouled off. 0-2 the count. For Meredith, there. Outfield Manis in left, Staggs in right, Drake in center field.
And we see a little different. And Alyssa Drake, she's in center this game. She played short in the first game. Mia Staggs moved, I believe, from right to left field. And then Morgan Knight, a freshman, she's at shortstop for this game.
And this one fouled off down the third baseline. Yeah. Knight at shortstop. You got Burden over at third, Tobin at second, and Purrier at first. And Talley behind the plate. That's your defensive setup here for the Avenging Angels. 0-2 pitch, and Rodriguez goes down swinging for the out. So 2 strikeouts here for Davis to get things going. That'll bring up Lauren Nelson. And if you listen to the first game broadcast, mentioned that she had a heck of a day yesterday. 7 RBIs against Brevard. 8 for the day if you count the one against Case Western, and just really swinging a hot bat so far this season. And able to rope a single there. That'll get over to the third baseman's head. Drops in left field for a single. So
and she stays hot. And you mentioned that in that game, and it's still that's the show numbers. That's video game numbers. 7 RBIs is
those are Joseph Swanson video game numbers.
They are. That is
an inside
Swanson.
joke. That's an inside joke.
Oh me, they are. Who knows? He probably never did that.
Carson Lee at the plate. And a called strike on the inside corner right at the knees.
But, if you're the Cougars, that's who you expect that from. That's the, you're looking for RBIs, you're looking for the numbers. That's the person in the lineup that you expect it from. So, really nothing surprise for most of them.
Popped up. Knight makes the catch over at shortstop for the third out. So they work around that 2-out single. And that'll be it here in the bottom of the first. We'll go to the second. Meredith leads Averett 2-0. And welcome back here for the start of the second inning. Meredith with a 2-0 lead over Averett. First pitch, a ball here to Rand Burden.
And Burden, the sophomore from Cary, North Carolina.
And Adams able to find the zone there. Count 2-0.
Yeah, and that first inning, this is something, as like I was saying, as she got in more of a groove, she got ahead in the count. Early in that inning, she was getting behind, had to fight back. Angels found some hits.
This one hit off the glove of Adams. That's going to be a tough play. And she's going to be safe. Infield hit for Burden. Third hit of the day for the Angels.
And they stay there.
So that'll bring up Knight here with a runner aboard, nobody out. Morgan Knight, the freshman.
Yeah, she picked up, she had a 2-hit game in the second game yesterday against Bethany. Had a couple RBIs as well.
Drops down the bunt. It's going to be fielded by Adams. She'll throw to the second baseman, Lee, who's covering first base. So the sacrifice bunt will move the runner over and put the runner in scoring position with one away. That'll bring up Sarah Manis back to the top of the lineup for Meredith here.
Yeah, and she's been hot. Hot in game one, and then I believe she picked up a hit. Yeah, she led the game off with a hit here in this one.
And a called strike. Adams gets ahead in the count here. That one misses.
Just off the outside part of the plate there, Drew.
Had to catch myself a few times, Heath. Been going over to put in the stats after doing that the first game, but you got that covered this one. As this one hit out to left field. That's going to be trouble. Olivia Jones chases it to the wall. That's going to score at least one. And it's going to be a triple.
Yep.
RBI triple for Manis.
Next at bat, number 9, Mia Staggs.
So Manis, she stays hot. She's over at third. Might need an oxygen tank over there, but she got there in time, and the Angels tack on to their lead.
So 3-0 now in favor of Meredith. One away and another runner just a bag away. As the first pitch in there for a strike here to Staggs.
I believe Staggs walked in her first plate appearance.
Lays off that pitch. 1-1 to count. And the pitch, that one fouled out of play to the left side. Count now 1-2.
It's every foul ball now, Drew. I'm thinking, I was like, that might have a chance to get out of here. And that net, ever since you pointed it out, I look up and I'm like, yeah.
I'd hate to be the one that's to climb on top of there. Attach the net to the top of those poles.
Yeah, or, at Averett, put a camera up on one. Huh? Sound familiar, yeah?
Be a good vantage point. That one fouled off over to the third base side. Yeah, old habits. I was walking around this field for the first time earlier today when Meredith was playing Denison, and I was looking for camera angles. I'm like, what poles could Heath put a camera on here?
Oh, man.
Lined over. That's going to be a...
Yeah, I mean, you couldn't place that slap any better.
Yeah.
11,
I think they're going to call an interference.
But it's I mean,
the play counts as it is.
Right.
I think for administrative purposes, they have to rule an interference.
Right.
Hold up. What do we got going on here? Now they're going to have a little, so the batter's out.
So
figure out what the call here was. All right, so got some clarification there. There was contact made outside of the box on that play, so the run does not score. But now the run will score as that one's hit down the line. That'll be potentially a triple, and it will be an RBI triple.
At bat number 16, Fallon Wimberly.
And now we're going to see Averett head coach Carol Oberhelman come out. And we're going to have some changes here. We'll let you know what they are. Looks like Hannah Heath is going to play out in right field, if I had to guess. She'll probably replace Adams in the actual lineup. And the left fielder, Hannah Zabik, will come in to pitch. So Zabik stays in but just changes positions. Meanwhile, Heath will come in to play. She'll bat in the spot where Adams was in the number 5 spot. So Hannah Heath will come into Adams' spot in the lineup. She'll go out to right field. Zabik will come in to pitch here in the circle. She got the start yesterday against Brevard and got the win, her first collegiate win, so getting in action here in back-to-back days.
And Avenging Angels bats stay hot this weekend, Drew, so far. And that was one thing head coach Kim Scavone, she was really excited about when I sat down and talked to her for a preseason interview about, this team can really hit. And then they traveled to Virginia Wesleyan and scored 1 run in 2 games. But against that opponent, it's tough.
That's a tough opponent. They have a
Right.
couple national championships hanging there in their gym.
So tough start. And then they traveled to Guilford, dropped 2 really close games. But finally I think they've kind of got everything clicking.
First pitch, a ball here to Wimberly. Another run, just a base away at third here with 2 outs. Zabik misses the zone there, 2-0. And the pitch, changeup, misses high. Ball 3.
That's one thing these Angels batters have done a nice job of. They're getting ahead in counts. They're being patient and picking out something they like after that.
3-0 pitch in the dirt. That'll be a 4-pitch walk here. And now runners on the corners with 2 away for Purrier. Purrier, the lefty, will come to the plate. Meredith looking to add to its lead here in the top of the second.
Purrier's done a nice job. Basically, I said it in the first game. Her and Wimberly have, kind of rotated at first, but Purrier's kind of solidified, being an everyday first baseman. And as a freshman, that's impressive. And you look at Tobin, who's basically become the everyday starter at second. It's nice to have some consistency. Obviously, we saw some change at shortstop at third, but for the right side, they've getting pretty normal on who's there.
That one chopped foul down the first baseline. Evens the count at 1-1. Yeah, I think I think early in the year, it's kind of one of those things that you want to see what people can do, where they can play, get them comfortable, and maybe they're somebody that can play multiple positions. But
right.
At the same time, you want to build that consistency. It's a tough thing to do as a head coach, trying to figure out your roster, give people opportunities, with the same time building consistency.
Right.
That one in there for a strike on the outside corner from Zabik.
Yeah, nice pitch by Zabik. Just caught that outside part of the plate, and Purrier really didn't know what to do with it, and only had 1 strike, so she let it go and paint the corners there.
A little grounder over towards first base. And Owen will take it herself over at first for the 3rd out. That'll be it here in the top of the second. Welcome back. We go to the bottom of the second inning. Cougars trail Meredith 4-0 as they come to the plate, and Hannah Heath will step in. Heath, not in the original starting lineup, but came in the top half of this inning as a defensive replacement or in the pitching swap. So she'll get an at bat here. First pitch misses for ball 1 here from Davis.
Yeah, and what was really impressive about Davis in that first inning, she's got ahead in the counts, got comfortable, able to be aggressive and attack these batters.
And Heath able to get on top of that one, but fouls it off over to the third base side for strike one. And just out in front of that one, fouls it off over toward the Averett dugout again on the third base side. 1-2 the count here to Heath. Senior has been platooning so far this season in right field for the Cougars. One-two count. And lays off that pitch from Davis. Good waste pitch, trying to get her to chase outside.
Yeah, both there. Nice waste pitch and a nice job by Heath just to lay off, be disciplined, not even try to foul it off, just let it go.
This one pops straight up in the infield and out at second base as Tobin catches it for the first out.
Yeah, it was a nice curveball there by Lily Davis. It looked like, anyways, and made Heath just get right up under it.
That'll bring up Olivia Jones here. Jones, the junior left fielder for the Cougars. Trying to get something going. Now on a called strike. Outside, 1-1 now. Jones on the year. Batting a little over 300 coming into this contest here against the Angels. Lays off that pitch in the dirt.
Drought, I'm not sure if I've seen a cloud in the sky all day.
It's been pretty clear for sure.
Beautiful.
That one misses inside. 3-1 now.
And Davis, she's just get back in that rhythm, find the strike zone again, trust it.
This one hit right back to Davis, and she won't even take a step before she fires to first for the second out. So 2 quick outs here for the Avenging Angels, and that'll bring up Owen.
Next at bat, number 8, Abby Owen.
Abby Owen getting her first start of the season. This is her third game of the year. She's batting .500, 1 for 2 at the plate. So small sample size there, but
not a bad sample size.
Not a bad sample size for the freshman out of Chatham, Virginia, just right up the road from Averett's campus. And first pitch lined over. Good scoop at third base.
Yeah, what a stick by Burden there.
And a 5-3 putout. That'll end it for the Cougars here in the bottom of the second inning. Meredith with a 4-0 lead over Averett. We'll be back with the top of the third when we return. And welcome back. We go to the top of the third inning. Meredith with a 4-0 lead over Averett. Tobin will lead it off here for the Angels against Zabik, who came in as a relief pitcher. First pitch, low for ball one.
Tobin 0 for 1 after that line out to first base for runners on second and third. A bit unlucky, but hit off the end of the bat. She's been a solid bat for the Angels so far this year. Moved up the lineup.
Little check swing. That'll drop in down the right field line. And a base hit here to lead things off.
Now at bat number 10, Savannah Talley.
That'll bring up Talley. The catcher for the Avenging Angels. Zabik looks in, pitch on the way, and outside.
Talley also 0 for 1 in her first plate appearance of the day. Takes that first one for a ball.
That one, wild pitch in the dirt, and that'll get away and allow the runner to move up to second base on the play. 2-0 the count.
Runner in scoring position now. Every inning, the Angels so far have put some pressure on the Cougars. .3-0 count here for Talley.
And a called strike has Talley taken all the way. Count now 3-1. This one fouled out of play. That one does get over the safety net there. And took out a car.
Well,
could hear that through the headset.
Yep.
This one popped up down the right field line. Heath unable to get there.
Yeah, she just got to get that straightened out. But, hey, two-strike approach. You're fighting, you're battling, and you're fouling things off, trying to go opposite field, you know. So one of these times you're hoping to get to one.
So payoff pitch coming here from Zabik. That one just fouled on the third baseline.
And that one, I was talking about how she was waiting on it and trying to go opposite field, and rips it down the third baseline foul.
So they'll do it again here. Runner in scoring position here with nobody out. This one, long fly ball, but flies out toward the left side.
Three-two to Talley here. Another foul ball. What an at-bat here. This will be the 10th pitch of the at-bat. She's fouled off 5 in a row.
again fouls that one off over toward the Averett dugout.
Make it 6. Three-two again here.
That one gets out again. You're running out of softballs.
That is 8 foul balls in a row, Drew. 8 foul balls. Pitch 13th of the at-bat coming here. Some pitchers throw 13 pitches in an inning. Tally's had 13 in this at-bat. And rips.
Off the bag, so that's a base hit. That'll score another run.
Yep.
5-0.
What an at-bat.
Just battle, and then got a hold of one. And just tough break for the Cougars there. Rodriguez went to go get it, and it hit the bag before she could pick it up and popped straight up in the air and then ended up in left field. So now a 5-0 hole for the Cougars. Meredith looking to add to its lead here. Still nobody out. Runner at first.
First pitch swinging. Burden there. Had a great stick at third base. Last inning to end it.
And that one drops in low for ball 1.
Well, looks like she wanted to chase that one, but nice job laying off.
Fouled off.
I wonder if anybody knows the record for foul balls in an inning, Drew.
That's a good question.
Because, I mean, we could be creeping up on it.
Thankfully, you have those nets. Keep those balls in the field. Right. They really would have run out of balls.
Had to stop play.
Right back to Zabik. Has trouble with it. Can Jones get it over there? Not in time. It'll be a base hit, I believe. And no error since the runners did not advance, even though the throw from short was a little high. So 2 runners on, nobody out. 8th hit of the day, I believe, for the Angels. So that'll bring up Morgan Knight.
Way back, 7. Way back. Here we go.
Knight, the freshman, getting the start at shortstop here in Game 2 of the Day 2 of Grand Slam Classic.
And good pitch there by Zabik.
Yeah, first pitch swinging. I like the aggressiveness.
Have fun, 7. You got it.
Shakes that one off. Like I said earlier, had a couple of hits, RBIs yesterday. Fouls that one off.
0-2. Zabik trying to get the first out here. That one fouled off.
Oh, me.
Heath is talking things into existence here.
I know.
Just foul ball after foul ball. And the pitch. This one popped up. That one will get over.
You're right. I mean, if the net wasn't so high, it'd be like wiffle ball back in the day. So everybody, you got to take a pause to go get all the wiffle balls and get back to, the game. I mean, my goodness. 0-2, still nobody out here in the third.
And a nice pitch there for the strike as
Now at bat number 22,
Zabik gets the out.
It's just a public service announcement.
Well, Manus coming to the plate. It's just been red hot lately. We've talked about it already. And a couple of hits in this game, a couple of hits in the first game. She had some hits yesterday, so the leadoff has been doing her job for the Avenging Angels.
That one fouled off the net for strike one.
Yeah, first pitch swinging. The Angels are coming up to the plate aggressive, ready to pounce on something.
That one drops in low.
A nice job by Manus to let that one be. Is just outside, a little low.
That one heading foul down the left field line. Jones dives for it, but unable to get there.
Good effort. It had room there. So only one out. I guess that 1-2 count here.
That one gets through the left side, roped through past the shortstop, and that'll score another run. 6-0 now.
9, Mia Staggs.
Trying to bring up Mia Staggs. Meredith looking to keep this momentum going, up 6-0.
Yeah, and that moves Manus. The 3 for 3 on the day, Drew. I mean,
she's been on fire for sure.
Yeah. Staggs looking for her first hit of this game.
Drops down the bunt. Late cover, and that one airmailed into right field. That'll score one, definitely. 2 coming in. They're going to try to send her all the way around. All 3 runs score. So that should go down as a sacrifice bunt and an error on the throw. So the batter won't get penalized for the error because they were ultimately trying to sacrifice bunt. Man, it was a 3-bag error that allowed all the runs to come around. So that'll bring out first-year head coach Carol Oberhelman to talk things over with her team. So 9-0 now the score as we resume play. Cougars down big here. Meredith trying to add to it, but the bases are now clear.
Let's Drake triple down the third base line her last at bat.
And a big swing there. Strike one. Pops straight up in the circle. And Zabik uses her outfield skills to make the catch. for the second
Now
out.
at bat number 16, Fallon Wimberly.
Going to bring up Fallon Wimberly. Here, base is clear, 2 outs. Let's see if the Cougars.
Yeah, at this point, you just like to get
just trying to get out of this inning.
Get out of this inning.
It's been a rough one.
I feel like they've been on the floor in the field forever.
That one fouled over towards third base for the first strike. And that one misses inside for a ball. Two-one pitch coming here from Zabik. Right back to her. She'll field it, throw to first for the out. And that'll be it here for Meredith, but the Avenging Angels tackles the runs to their lead. They lead 9-0 through the top of the third here. We'll be back with the bottom of the third when we return. And welcome back. We go to the bottom of the third inning. Meredith with a commanding 9-0 lead here as Zabik will come to the plate, trying to help her own cause here. Freshman.
And if you're the Cougars, you just get a runner on, see if you can get some type of rally going, crawl back into this ball game. It's not an 8 or 9 inning hit or 9-run hit, so just got to chip away at it.
If you're Averett, you want to get at least 2 runs if you can, so you can avoid that 8-run rule.
Right.
And give yourself a chance in the later innings to maybe put something together. If you're Meredith, you want to keep it at 8.
Right.
And Zabik got a piece of that one, I believe, fouled it off. 1 and 2.
And another thing cool, if you look at both these dugouts, the assistant coaches are our previous alums. That one chopped over. Nice play by Burden again. Another stick at third.
Great play by Burden. Getting some congratulations from her teammates there.
Now at bat number 20, Hannah Jones.
As I was saying, obviously Anna Coleman, Averett graduate on staff now. Only one on Meredith's staff in that dugout. Vinny Scavone, husband of Kim. The other two,
Another assistant coach for the Cougars this year, another alum, and a recent Hall of Fame induction for the Cougars, Mary Beth Smith.
Yep.
Helping out this year. His first pitch, a strike here to Hannah Jones.
So it's pretty cool, I think. And I think it also says a lot about the programs. Yeah, you got players that want to come back and contribute and help. I think it says a lot about the culture in athletic departments.
Absolutely. And now it misses outside. 1-1 the count here to Jones. Jones batting the number 9 spot, so that'll be back to the top of the lineup for the Cougars here. Gates due up next. Jones tries to throw down the bunt and I don't think she got a piece of it. Maybe she did, but it was a call and strike.
Yeah, I don't think she pulled it back, and I don't think it fouled either, Drew. 1-2.
Davis pitching a gem so far today for the Angels. Averett has not been able to find any luck offensively here in this one.
We've talked about it. She's been able to work ahead in the count, so she can stay aggressive and attack the batters.
That's a little roller to third. Burden picks it up, scoops it, throws, and retires Jones. Yeah, only one hit today given up by Davis so far. I think that was that rope by Nelson. Yeah,
you're right. And, Burden has just been a vacuum over there at third. Anything in her direction, she's been making that play.
So the freshman Kaylee Gates now stumps to the plate for the Cougars. And a called strike on the outside corner here from Davis.
Yeah, nice breaking ball it looked like there. Catches the outside part of the plate.
That one in the dirt. 1 ball, 1 strike. This one hit out to second base. And quick 4-3 put out there for the third out. So that'll be it for Averett. They go 1-2-3 here in the bottom of the third. We'll go to the fourth. Meredith with a commanding 9-0 lead here over the Cougars. You're watching a dual broadcast here between the Averett Sports Network and Meredith. New pitcher here for the Cougars. Sarah Lysa here will now come to the plate. Or excuse me, go to the circle. Zabik will now go out to right field after coming in to serve as a relief pitcher. So Lysa here, the lefty. First pitch in the dirt. A ball. as Puryear at the plate.
She's looking for her first hit of this ball game. Like I said, in game one against that comeback win against Denison, she had a heck of an at-bat. A huge RBI for the Angels. Started the season 0-4, and here they are sitting 3-4, looking to get back 500.
And they're in good shape to do so with this 9-0 lead. Ball popped up into deep center field. Gates back and makes the catch along the warning track.
And that was a nice job tracking that ball in the air. It seemed like it was in the air for a hot minute.
So one away here.
So we're going to have a change here.
Looks like a pinch hitter coming on for Meredith. It's number 23.
Yeah.
Victoria Negron.
Yeah, she's coming into bat for Laura Tobin. Negron, the sophomore from Virginia Beach, Virginia.
So another pinch hitter is scheduled to come on as well. So back-to-back switches here. So also
be Gracie
Massengale will come in for, I believe, Tally.
Yep.
Who's on deck. And that one misses for ball one here from Lysa here, the freshman. Out of Bristow, Virginia. Making her first appearance of the weekend. That one in the dirt. Lysa here making her third appearance of the year. She's pitching 3 2/3 innings earlier this season, all in relief. Can't find the zone there. 3-0.
Looked like a pretty good pitch to me there, Drew, but hey, there's a reason we're doing this, right?
That's right. .3-0 count, and that one misses well high. So a one-out walk.
Now at bat number 8 is Gracie Massengale.
That'll bring up Massengale, who we announced as a pinch hitter a minute ago. She'll get her first at bat of this game.
And Massengale started behind the plate in the game one against Denison, and then Tally came in and finished. And I'm assuming Kim's just kind of doing, role reversal here in game two.
So, Lysa here. This is outside, ball one. That one outside. Good job by Nelson to corral that before it got to the backstop. And the runner takes off. Throw down not in time. And a stolen base.
I believe it was called strike, but I'm not entirely sure.
Lined right back to Lysa here. Great snag out of the air there.
Now at bat number 14, Rhiannon Burden.
To bring up Burden.
Yeah, that was hot, coming right back, back to the circle.
So Burden steps in. We mentioned he's been playing some really solid defense at third base today for Meredith. And the pitch gets away for ball one outside. This one hit down the right field. That's going to be a tough play out there for Zavik. She actually trips up, and that'll be an RBI double.
Number 7, Morgan Knight.
And they stay there. And they stay there. And they stay there.
So 10-0 now in favor of the Avenging Angels as Knight comes to the plate.
Yeah, it seems like Meredith really just continue the momentum from yesterday, but then
Jones goes to first on the play for the 6-3 putout. That'll be it, but not before Meredith tacks on another run here in the top of the fourth inning. Your score, Meredith 10, Averett 0. We'll go to the bottom of the fourth when we return. And welcome back. Pinch hitter coming to the plate for the Cougars. It's Salem Hill. She'll bat for Rodriguez here in the number 2 spot. Might see her go play third base as well. It's one of the positions she can play. And a pretty pitch in there from Davis for strike one.
Yeah, Davis has been in a groove here in this ball game.
She is locked in for sure.
Yeah, she's been filling the strike zone. Her off-speed, curveball, and movement pitches have really been accurate.
Swing and a miss for strike two. And swing and a miss. And they'll get the strikeout in the 2-3 putout on the play for the first out.
Now batting number 14, Lauren Nelson.
Brings up the only Cougar with a hit so far.
Nelson. See if she can get the Cougars' bats going here. Down by 10. That one in at the knees, had to hop out of the way for ball one. That one misses. A little surprised to see Meredith's corner infielders playing so far in on Nelson here.
One, because obviously she can rip it too. I'd be scared to death. You look at Burden. one, you're already on the hot corner.
Yeah. Well, I guess, she does have the face mask, so that does help a little bit, I would imagine.
Yeah, I guess.
And that one, it's going to be a walk here. First base runner in a while for the Cougars.
Carson Lee.
It's the same one.
So we're going to have a sub here, probably a pinch runner. Maybe. Yep. Looks like it. Looks like Luckenball will take over at first base for the Cougars to run for Nelson. So Nelson head back to the dugout. Luckenbaugh played first base in the first game, gets to come in and pinch run here for her. That'll bring up Carson Lee. This one hit down the line. Foul. So 0-1 the count here. Davis looks in. That pitch outside. 1-1. Cougars back in action on Thursday at Methodist. Another former USA South foe.
How's that been so far this year? Getting used to, new conference games and playing the old teams that, you've been there.
Yeah, this is my 15th school year at Averett as this one hit over. Burden juggles it, throws over for the putout. For out number 2, runner will advance to second base. Yeah, I tell you, it is certainly weird. Like, obviously, Averett's historically always played a lot of ODAC teams just in non-conference play, given being in Virginia, and most of the ODAC is in Virginia, with the exception of Guilford.
Now batting number 5, Sarah Lyso here.
But, it certainly is weird thinking about not seeing some of those typical USA South teams we're used to seeing regularly.
Right.
And then, thinking about conference play just being just a different dynamic.
Right.
So, as Lyso here will now get her first at bat of the day. And that pitch misses outside from Davis.
And then obviously, from a football standpoint, you're used to playing Ferrum every year and then being a big game rivalry, and now it's a conference rivalry game.
Although, to be fair, it used to be a conference rivalry game years ago when Ferrum was in the USA South.
True.
So it just kind of renews that rivalry as a conference opponent. Same thing with Shenandoah. Both Ferrum and Shenandoah, former members of the USA South back in, so quote unquote, back in the day.
Right. Well, we had to get rid of the Averett logo in the gym and replace it with a new. I think we replaced it with Southern Virginia because we had to add it since they're the most recent member. So.
Well, the USA South. I mean, just the whole landscape of it with the changing and how that's changed over the years during my time at Averett, and now it's split into kind of more of the original USA South.
Right.
And those West Division schools now created their own conference with the exception of football and lacrosse.
I believe Megan Ron, our basketball coach, called it, she feels like we're back to the OG USA South.
That's right. 3-1 pitch in there for a strike. I'll run the count full here.
I thought that was a bit up there, Drew. It
was about bell tie, so a 10-0 ball game.
I've
always been told you better start swinging. So. And that one is going to hit her on the elbow, so she'll reach.
Now
going to bring up Olivia Jones.
Olivia Jones.
And see if the Cougars can get a 2-out rally and at least get on the scoreboard here.
Right. And then if you're Lily Davis here, you're like, I want to keep this clean sheet, keep that shutout if possible, and all you need is 2 outs, 1 by 1, and get back in a groove here.
And that one a strike. Although I've always felt if I was a pitcher and I'd only given up one hit, I'd want to at least give up a second hit, so I didn't feel bad about the one hit.
the one
The one that got away,
hit,
yeah.
right.
But a one-hitter's still pretty good, too. 0-1 count here from Davis. Throw rolls in. Pitch in at the knees, but just missed the inside part of the plate. 2-1 now. Here to Jones.
Yeah, Davis has had some good outings. Actually, one of them came at Virginia Wesleyan. Only gave up 3 earned runs, at 7 strikeouts, and that's a good opponent.
Jones gets a piece of that one, fouls it off. 2-2. Yeah, traditionally, anytime you can put up a couple, only give up a couple runs to a powerhouse, perennial powerhouse like Virginia Wesleyan.
Right.
It's a pretty solid outing.
Yeah, I think I told head coach Kim Scavone, I said, I've seen that team put up more than 10, 11 runs in 2 games against some people.
Jones just got a piece of that one to stay alive.
Yeah, nice job to just battle here.
Of course, the Marlins didn't win the. They won a couple of the last few national championships. Didn't win last year. Christopher Newport won.
Yep.
Last year, and their only loss of the season was to Averett.
Yep.
So
I believe we worked that game together.
we did. Yeah, as that one missed outside. Full count now here to Jones.
Which was the norm last spring.
Payoff pitch coming from Davis. Outside, ball 4. So the bases are now juiced here for the freshman, Abby Owen.
Abby Owen.
Yeah, this is it's a 10-run ball game, but there's only one out. This is a big at bat here. Base hit. It should be 2 outs. Excuse me. But a big at bat, and trying to strike some runs across the board.
First pitch, a strike here from Davis to Owen. This one hit out to deep center field. But an easy fly ball catch for the out, and the Cougars strand 3 here in the bottom of the 4th inning. Meredith still has a 10-0 lead over the Cougars. We'll go to the 5th when we return here in the joint broadcast here between the Averett Sports Network and Meredith. And welcome back. We go to the top of the 5th inning here. Vengeance Angels with a commanding 10-0 lead here over the Cougars. Lysa here back out in the circle for Averett. First pitch low for ball 1.
And it's 3 for 3 on the day.
And that one misses high and inside. 2 balls, no strikes. For Averett. I'll try to limit it here if you're Meredith. If you can add to it here and just put this game away, but
yeah, it'll be just 3 outs in the next inning, right?
The Cougars need to put up at least 2 runs in the bottom half of this inning if they keep it to 10. Or at least they'll need to put up 3 because they need to keep it within 8 or under 8. As this one hit up the middle.
And she keeps her perfect day intact. She is now 4 for 4.
Has 4 of the 11 Meredith hits. You can see her doing a little dance over on first base.
Emily Lewis, another athlete on this roster. It's a dual sport here at Meredith, and plays basketball as well.
She'll step in here. Slapper from the left, fouls it over to Salem Hill, who has stayed in to play third base for the Cougars. And this one chopped over to Hill again. It's going to be a tough play over at first. And she beat it out. So base hit there.
Now batting number 4, Erica Rogg.
Not much you can do there for Hill. I mean, she fielded it as cleanly as you could and threw it just a slow roller to third.
Yep.
Kind of the nature of the beast there. Lewis aboard here, and two aboard now for the Angels with nobody out.
We've seen some slaps today, Drew, that you could look up in a dictionary of what a perfect one is. Get it right by a third baseman into the hole where the shortstop can't make a play, or just drill it right into the ground, short enough where the third baseman's not, in time to get the throw and make the out.
I've talked to a number of softball coaches over the years in college and other levels too, and I feel like there's been a kind of a varying thought process on slap hitters, but man, if you got one that can do it right, it can make all the difference in the world. I think back to for Averett, somebody like All-American like Samantha Hall, when she played for the Cougars when they made a couple NCAA tournament runs.
I mean, they can just. The offense.
Just
right.
Get on. She could slap it, and she's probably one of the fastest people I've seen. And you put it in the right spot and beat it down the line, and you're on base every time.
Right, and that's how they just create offense that way. And it's like you said, if there's somebody that can really do it well, it's fun to watch.
This one hit out to deep center field. Caught by Gates. Runner will tag from second. And Manis ends up to third. So now runners on the corners with one away. That'll bring up Wimberly here. We talked about it just a second ago. If you're Meredith, you want to keep the foot on the gas pedal.
Yep.
Because Averett has the ability to score runs in bulk. Lysa here looks in. Southpaw with the pitch. Runner takes off for second. No throw. That one across for a strike. That one fouled back to the net. That one poked foul down the right field line. Just out of the reach of Owen there at first base. One ball, two strikes.
Wimberley 1 for 2.
Stays alive there, pokes that one foul. And another foul ball.
I'd be curious to know how many foul balls we've had in this ballgame.
I'll tell you what, Heath, when you got nothing to do tonight, you can go back and watch the broadcast and add it up and call me and let me know.
Okay. Oh, me.
This one hit up the middle. Jones with a throw and overthrows. That'll score 2 runs on the air.
Now batting number 50, Avery Puryear.
Make it 12-0 in favor of Division Angels. So both of those runs came home from the air. Now Puryear comes to the plate. Lefty versus lefty matchup. First pitch. A ball. That one, and there are 2 balls, no strikes. This one hit out to Lee at second. She'll get the lead runner and does not get the double play. Just a tad bit late on the relay to first. So 2 away here. So after the fielder's choice by Puryear. And that one in the dirt here. To Negron.
She walked in her first plate appearance.
A little roller to Hill at third, throw over to first in time. And that'll be it. Not for Meredith tacks on some more insurance. Go to the bottom of the 5th. Last chance for the Cougars to keep this game going. They need 5 runs to keep it from ending here in the 5th. We'll be back. go to the bottom of the 5th here. Meredith, 12-0 lead on Averett. As Hannah Zabik will lead things off for the Cougars. Couple changes defensively for Meredith.
Yeah, Emily Lewis in left, Manis in center, and then Erica Robb in right field.
Davis's pitch outside. 2 balls, no strikes here to Zabik. Cougars trail by 12, need 5 runs to extend the game. They've only got 1 hit so far today. But this tail end of the lineup actually helped the Cougars out quite a bit, scoring some runs the other day. So they can produce. Then you get back to the top of the lineup. And this one hit out to second base. Easy liner there for the out. That'll bring up Jones here.
Hannah Jones.
This is outside for ball 1.
And this is big for the Avenging Angels. Obviously, you start on 4 and then immediately bounce back and get back to 500. And also Lily Davis in the circle with a just big-time performance here in this game. And, obviously the bats producing 12 runs. You combine all that together, it's nice to get that confidence in all aspects of the game.
Yeah, certainly will bode well for the Avenging Angels moving forward as that one hooks foul at the last second over towards third base. Saw the Angels pick 6th in the preseason poll in USC South, but if they play like this, I think they're going to be higher than that.
They're not back in action until next Saturday or this upcoming Saturday. They travel to LaGrange for a doubleheader before heading to Florida for 4 games.
And Burden ranges over. That was a tough play. We'll see what is ruled. And it will be a hit. So 2nd hit of the day for the Cougars.
Number 9, Kaylee Gates.
Trying to bring up Gates here, top of the lineup. Gates shows bunt, pulls it back, ball 1.
That one, I don't think it missed by much there, Drew. Just off the edge.
Just a tad bit off. Bunt gets down. Burden with a throw.
Smooth.
Moves the runner over. But a great play there by the third baseman for the 2nd out. Excuse me, for the third baseman for the 2nd out. And that'll bring up Hill here. Last.
Now batting number 10.
Hope
Salem
for the
Hill.
Cougars to keep this thing going. 2 outs. So Hill hits this one over to Burden. Throw over to third, and that'll be it. So your final score here today, Meredith with a 12-0 victory over Averett in 5 innings. Dominant pitching performance from Davis. She gets the win in this one. Manis, great effort as well at the plate.
Yeah, 4 for 4, and then obviously a 2-hit outing by a freshman in the circle and Lily Davis. Obviously you get more confidence when your offense puts up 12 runs, but anytime you can throw a shutout as a freshman on 2 hits, that's impressive.
Absolutely. So that'll do it here for this joint broadcast between the Averett Sports Network and Meredith Athletics. And that'll do it for our coverage of the Triangle Softball Classic here in Raleigh, North Carolina this weekend. Thanks for tuning in to the broadcast. I'm Drew Wilson, and for Heath Berenger, thanks for tuning in. I'll catch you next time at least. Heath will catch you on another broadcast. We won't get to do this probably again the rest of this year at least. But it's been a pleasure, Heath.
It has. I appreciate it, Drew. I really do. Appreciate you coming down.
And for all you fans of Averett, you can go to AverettCougars.com, and for Meredith,
VinGingAngels.com.
VinGingAngels.com. So that'll do it here from the Meredith softball field. Meredith a 12-0 win over Averett.